Starseeds. This is Tina from Visions Divine Guidance, and welcome to your Pleiades Starseed reading for today. If you resonate with the star cluster of the Pleiades, if you consider yourself Paleidian in origin, then this reading is for you. This is a new theme that I'm going to be working on because this channel is brand new. I'm just finding my footing. But I'm very much called to do starseed readings. So what I plan on doing is putting out starseed readings for Pleiades, Sirius, Lyran, Arcturian readings, and I'm going to find my way through that. I do everything intuitively from my guides, and I have very strong guides from different planets. So today we're going to start with Pleiades, and I've got one card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle as your overall energy. These readings are timeless, and they are general, so they're not going to resonate with everyone at the same time. Feel free to check out the other readings, the other planetary readings that I put out, the other starseed readings. I'm going to just try and put out a few different kinds, and I really rely on your comments to help me determine what I want to go forward with. I have the animal tribe readings that are also out right now. If you resonate with a particular animal as your spirit animal, or if you just like that particular animal, if you're around them, horses, wolves, what do I have? Horses, wolves, I'm drawing a blank right now, elephant, and the bear right now. And I want to do a bird one as well, but I think I might do that as planetary because I have a lot of guides in that area. Okay, so let's start here. The Void is your overall theme card right now. So you're in a transition phase. You're in a manifestation phase. You could be in a dark place, but meaning, not knowing what to do, but it's a pause. You're just on pause right now. And possibly you feel restless. I do actually feel healing with this. This is like a hermit energy from the tarot. This is a time for you to rest, reflect. I feel as if you're starting something new. The Void is the place of all possibility. Anything is possible. So you're very strong in your manifestation skills at this time. Manifestation abilities, rather, not skills, but it is a skill. Just a little offshoot. I have very strong visions, experiences during dreamscape, and I do dreamscape consciousness connection. I write, and I'm going to be putting out a book about it with my experiences in journal form, I think. But one of my experiences was I saw myself walking with a very, very tall, glowing energy, a spiritual being, and they often appear this way. There's many of them, and I do feel a strong Paleidian tie to them. But or just my spiritual guides anyway. I have seen my male guides several times, and even in a photo. I have a lot of photos of spiritual beings. But anyway, in this one dream, we were walking down a road, and it was like I was back from Earth, past my incarnation. I had done it, and we're walking on this path. Everything is white around me, and we're both walking. My guide is to my left, and this was an androgynous guide, and I say he, though, just for the sake of whatever, but they laughed a little bit and said to me, "Remember when you thought manifesting was raising your hand and your arm in the air?" And I kind of I remember in the experience feeling a little like, oh yeah, okay, haha, it's not real funny. I didn't feel good about that, but my guide laughed, and we were just reminiscing about my experience here on Earth. And then it was about a month later, I was actually lying in bed one night meditating, and because I am a quantum energy worker, I do feel energy very strongly in my body, the vibrations, and I was lying in bed meditating, trying to manifest something, and I literally put my arm up in the air And I didn't realize what I was doing. And then I remembered that I had had that vision and that experience, which I had written about at the time. And I laughed. I'm like, okay, I see what's happening now. This is when it happened. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you that story because the communication with our spiritual guides is just amazing when you can really make a connection. And you're right now in that place, I feel, where you are making all kinds of connections. There's all kinds, I feel almost, I don't want to say scattered energy, but an honest, like, wow, like I'm something, there's so much going on, there's so much I can do, there's so much I want to do, but you're at a standstill as well where you can't actually do these things. That's what I'm feeling initially. I'm also feeling some deep healing from this. I'm feeling this is a different scenario, that, possibly you've been through the ringer. I feel it like that you're in the midst of a transformative stage, a transformation era, where you're pausing and resting and reflecting and healing after something that was really quite difficult, a huge lesson. Karmic ties, excuse me, karmic ties have been, I feel, completed in one area, and now you're at that pause. We always have a pause in between going, sorry, my car keeps moving. My cat is knocking my arm wanting to be pet. But there's, you're in that pause stage, but you are very much encouraged to manifest your ideas, put them into fruition in your mind, live them first spiritually so that they can manifest in the 3D. Okay, so a lot from that one card, but I like that. Okay, let's put this here. And yeah, I was debating whether to pull some more from the Queen of the Moon, but right now I'm just going to jump right into the Starseed Oracle. This is a beautiful deck by Rebecca Campbell and artwork by Danielle Noel. And I know that she has another deck out too. I can't remember the name of it, but it's similar artwork. Okay. We're going to do a signifier. Well, we'll see. I'll lay them out and then I'll go through them. It's a new spread, so let's just see. Put this over here. Okay, for my star seeds, my Paleidian star seeds. My Paleidian guide, I ask for your assistance and support in this reading. Please help me, guide me to what your Paleidian family members on Earth here need to know right now. What do they need to know right now? What's going on? Oh, there we go. That's what I thought. Okay. The 7 Star Sisters, Birthing Creations, a tapestry of life and expression. It matches perfectly with what we were just talking about. I'm just going to pull them. And we have what will trigger, oh, sorry, first one, what change will I see in my life? We're going to pull that. What change will our Paleidian family members see in their life? What change? I always wait for the poppers, but I think I might change my strategy pretty soon. It takes a long time. Okay, what change will they see? The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Ooh, so some of you are coming out of hiding with your gifts, perhaps. Okay, what will trigger this change? Trust the timing. Oh, it's all about timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. If you're feeling a bit of a panic almost. And what do we have here? We have, what action should I take? What action should our Paleidian family members take? Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites extremes of life. So not pushing ahead, going with the flow. Now, what's happening in relationships for our Paleidian family? Relationships called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Some of you might be meeting someone in your new adventures. Okay, and then spirit potential outcome. Spirit potential outcome. This one didn't quite flip, but let's see. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And I want to pull one more because it didn't really pop for me. So this is the potential outcome for my Paleidian family members. Potential outcome in the situation, please. Whoop. Perspective. Another black, like the void card. This is pretty much the same card, actually. None of this matters. Zoom out, find common ground. It just says common ground. I like that. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Is it all in the frame? Okay. The 7 Star Sisters. Now, I'm tempted to read a little bit from the book as well. But I love the energy of this. It feels like a very, like I said, transformative energy. I feel like maybe you're dealing with a bit of duality right now in your life, but, or like I say, you have just passed it. Like there's a restlessness to start something new, I'm feeling. To start on your new career, perhaps. It could be a relationship. Maybe you've been single for a while and you're looking to start a new relationship, and it's very difficult right now with the way the world is, and just in general, that's always a difficult thing, I feel. Okay, let's just start here though, but that's my overall. So the 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. Well, that's very much the void card and everything I was just talking about. And this is your signifier in your situation right now in this moment. So you are in this transformative energy, very much so. Very much so. I feel like you are seeing things from a different perspective. I'm going to jump to the spiritual possible outcome here. I wanted to jump to this because it was coming to mind that the Hanged Man Tarot card is what I'm visualizing here. But I feel like you're on the path to an entirely new life right now. It feels very new. There might be a little bit of fear attached to that, although we don't see that anywhere here in the cards. But learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. That's very much Starseeds. We have a very difficult time. I feel sometimes with the denseness of the energy. That's something I say often. The world is so heavy and so dense, and especially right now. Well, you know, we could say that at any point in history, especially right now. But this is something new and something different that we're going through. And you're really I know I'm jumping ahead, but I want to jump to this. You're really being reminded to keep perspective. Like it says, none of this matters. Zoom out to find common ground. So I don't know if there are disputes going on within your personal life, but usually I feel, I don't want to say the word usually, but we're very empathic, Starseeds. And if you're feeling the energies of the world right now and they're really dragging you down, just remember, you know, keep the bigger picture at hand. And I personally, I know, now this is going to be a little controversial, but I know that it's, you know, a tragedy and everything. And my heart goes out to anyone whose lives were negatively affected by this pandemic. But I do feel that it is for a better good, a better world. And that is, please don't take that the wrong way. If you've lost someone during this pandemic, obviously you don't feel exactly that way. But if, like they say, zoom out, find common ground. It's a global, celestial. It's past global. It's bigger than global. There's something that I personally, with my channeling, have received positive feedback. There's a lot that's going to happen in this world. There's more to come. We have to learn to live here even though we're not used to it, you know. Learn how to engage with our human selves in a world that isn't ours. And that can be difficult. So without hardening yourself, back up and gain some perspective on it. I read these backwards, but I really wanted to get that out because it was coming to me. So the first card, though, here is, what change will I see in my life? What change? Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So this is possibly you starting a new venue in your life. Could be a new romance with work, because this is your relationship card and it says that you're being called. It's your time. So maybe you're discovering some new gifts of yourself. Maybe your psychic abilities are awakening. Or you're deciding to take the abilities that you've already known and had and established and put them into a business practice, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. It's even what I've also hearing, even if you feel that you, because this is for somebody, if you feel you don't have much to offer in the way of, let's say you could say, I'm not an energy worker, I'm not a tarot reader, that's whatever, if you're saying that to yourself, what I'm hearing spirit say is your life experience and you yourself, and I don't think this is anything new that you've probably heard, is enough. And you're being asked to take your life experiences. If you've been through negative things and come across on the other side, you're being asked now to take those experiences and share them. Maybe it's writing a book, maybe it's writing a blog or doing a vlog, or talking to a small group in a community, starting some kind of group of some sort. Because now we're doing things online. You could start your own group. I'm sure there are apps out there. I'm not really well versed on that, but you're being called to share. It's your turn. Your light is going to really help raise this global consciousness. We're really, really going up there. There's so many people who are living in light right now, despite what's going on in the world. Keep that in mind. And let yourself be seen. Like, these cards are very, very similar. It's time to step up. Let yourself be seen. Speak your word. Don't be afraid. Start something new. Like, I just started this channel because I've been told to start it for a long time now, and I just haven't started it. I'm also, doing other things, but and perhaps with this being in your relationship sector, there's a lot of people you're going to meet, a lot of like-minded people. It's not necessarily a romantic relationship, although I think the best romantic relationships for any starseeds are other starseeds, people who know where you're coming from and understand and live in a higher consciousness rather than just in a 3D lower vibe. So you could be meeting someone through this new venture that you're going to start, and it could be working for another company even. But it's time now to come, I want to say come out of hiding, because you are in this void manifesting mode. I feel like that you've been there for a while and have been healing and manifesting, like I say, spiritually. And the time now has come for action, it feels like. Let yourself be seen. That is what change will I see in my life. I love that. And this is what will trigger the change. And this is timing. Okay, so trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So even though this is an action card, you might feel that there are obstacles in the way for you moving forward. That might be very difficult to navigate something new right now. Perhaps, you don't have the financial means to do something, or, you're not able to travel to where you want to travel. I know personally, I wanted to work in person and do my quantum energy healing on actual physical bodies, and I can't do that. So that's, one of the things, we're encountering right now. It's an additional obstacle. Whatever the obstacle is, trust, though, you move forward in the sense of manifesting it, planning it, and trying to get started. But what I'm feeling with this card is, if it stops, if something is blocking you, don't give up. Absolutely do not give up on yourself. You are here for a reason. You are here so much for a reason. Every single experience you've been through has been to share with other people, because there are so many people that can benefit from whatever you have gone through. If you've gone through a very difficult life, if you've encountered abuse, perhaps maybe you're an activist even for animals. There are so many things out there, so many ways we can help the world. And don't give up if if the timing isn't exactly right for that specific avenue for what you want to do. Spirit is working to organize, and the universe and your Paleidian family, ask them as well, you know, always could always speak to your Paleidian spirit guides and ask them to show you messages while you're sleeping. That happens a lot. That's, like I say, I'm basing a book on it, Dreamscape Consciousness Connection. And I make the journal entries, and I go into this, you know, it's very, very fascinating. It's not time now to talk about it, but ask your Paleidian cosmic family to send you messages during Dreamscape, and start recording them, writing them down, because it's amazing once, because there are other times things have, not other times, but there have been certain times where something has happened to me, and I are in the Dreamscape experience, and I didn't quite understand it until I started writing it out. And when I started writing it, I'm like, oh, now I understand. So I would really recommend that. This card is, what action would I take and to make all this happen? Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. So if you're going through a hard time, I'm feeling that perhaps there is a difficult time that you're going through right now, especially with this void, you know, healing. I was getting healing energy from this. Remember, your family has you, you know, surrender to the process, surrender to the timing. Your Paleidian family is there for you. It's just amazing when you have these dreamscape experiences. I can't talk about it enough, and I really hope that you can all experience the same thing. It comes with meditation, a lot of meditation, any kind of channeling. You know, I feel personally that anybody can do it. It's just a matter of training yourself. Yeah, there's a lot. I might put a video on that one time with a meditation, even to help you connect with your star sisters. Okay, let's see, where are we at here with timing? I can't quite see. I think 20 something. Okay, what I want to do, I'm going to pull another. We're going to probably end this off, but I wanted to pull another one from the Moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle. We'll see where we go. I'm very fluid with what I do. It's just whatever feels right. Paleidian Star Family. What do you have to say to our Paleidian family? What do they need to know? Self-reflection. Okay, so yes, I see this as a time of you really, and this actually, you know, works really well with the Void card. You are in a time of self-reflection. With this card, I feel maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed right now. You know, trying to keep your head up above water. I don't know if it could be financial, it could be emotional. But there is a self-awareness that you're gaining that's really, I feel, going to propel you once you're in this healing. So what comes to mind is saying that you can move forward with your intentions and manifesting while you're healing. You don't have to be completely healed to move forward in a positive way. Now, I would exclude relationships from that, though. I think you do need to be healed in order to enter in a new relationship. But if you're trying to manifest a better life for yourself, or a new career, or, you know, expanding your spiritual gifts, self-reflection, I feel that you're really in that mode right now. But you're in an awakening. I'm just reading the card here intuitively. If you're feeling overwhelmed, reach out to speak to other like-minded people. I know a lot of us Starseeds have a hard time with physical 3D 3D minded folks. I can't believe I used the word folks, but they don't understand. They have different ideas, and it can be quite difficult and quite lonely. So with this, I'm feeling, you know, reach out to the like-minded people and there's a lot of communities online if you don't have anyone in your physical world. And share what you're going through, because it's probably not, unique in the sense that no one's ever felt that way. So yeah, a lot of self-reflection right now and motive and manifestation. But it's something great, something really good is coming. I love it. This is beautiful. Okay, we're actually going to just, I want to pull from this messages from your angels now. We'll just grab a couple of these. This is for the Paleidian families. Paleidian families on Earth. What do you have to say to our Paleidian family? Whoop, a couple cards came out here. We got 3 cards. Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. That's what I was saying. Yeah, there's something there being manifested, and that really feels to me with the surrender, and also trust the wave you came in on. You don't know, even if it feels like it's not happening right now, there is something being created in the background. We've got Archangel Raphael, the Archangel of Healing, which makes sense as well. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So that, I love that. I love Archangel Raphael. I speak to him regularly and use his energy to heal my own body as well. I actually had 4 breast tumors, and I was able to heal them with my other methods, as well as going to the emotional triggers for them and how they manifested. I healed them without any medical intervention whatsoever, and a pancreatic tumor too. So that's this little insight on how quantum energy and prayer and speaking and communicating and being very in touch with your spiritual family, how much it can help. So Archangel Raphael, you can always ask Archangel Raphael for help if you are feeling, he talks about here physical challenges here, but I'm also feeling emotional as well. I feel like somebody has a bad, I don't know if it's back, but has a hard time walking right now. Something I would also encourage you to listen to frequencies as well, healing frequencies online, isochronic tones, binaural beats, spheglial frequencies. I listen to those all the time. They really help me, I find. And we have one last card from Angel Desiree. No conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. See, that's exactly it. Trust the timing. Trust the timing. So we're all on the same page here. So no conditions aren't favorable right now. But that doesn't mean you can you have to stop thinking and manifesting spiritually, like I say. Look into other options and ask the angels for help. So I would say ask your Paleidian family as well. Speak to them, your cosmic family. They will guide you. Thanks very much, Starseeds, my Paleidian family. I love you so much, and have a wonderful day. Love and light.